Hi guys, welcome to another video, and in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys how to fold an origami buffalo. And you can tamper with the model to make it lay down here. So what I used was a 6x6 inch of Tommy paper. So if you want the head to be white but the entire body to be colored, start white side up. If you want the head to be colored and the body to be white, then start color side up. I'm going to be starting white side up. This is it's an intermediate model. It's not that hard. Sorry if you hear any background noise. So there is a part in the model where you need to completely unfold everything and do some pre-creases. And it's kind of confusing. So I've never seen anyone on YouTube make a video of the buffalo, of this type of buffalo, which I don't know how to pronounce their name, but I'll put it in the title of the video. So how I just made this was I went to origami.me and then you scroll down, click diagrams, and then they pop up with a lot of diagrams with links to them. So for this crease, only crease up to that crease right there, because if you crease all the way, when we unfold the paper to make a lot of pre-creases, it's gonna get really confusing. Okay, so now we're going to crease using this intersection right here, where this crease intersects to this crease, and we're just gonna fold over. So as you can see, that crease that I made goes directly through that intersection. And repeat for the other side. Like that. Okay, so now we're going to fold the model in half. And we're going to crease this. Like that. So what we just did was fold that edge to that crease. Okay, so now we're gonna make a fold from that intersection right there to that intersection. Like that. And we're gonna unfold the model. Flip it. Fold this in half, but only crease to that crease right here. Only crease up to the first crease that pops up, or the second crease that pops up. So right here. And repeat on this side. I'm gonna flip the paper over and kind of reinforce this right here. Okay, just reinforce it enough so that we can see it. And we're gonna fold this square in half. Like that. Okay, so using these creases, we're going to fold these down and squash that out. Make sure everything's all lined up. Okay, so now that it's like this, I'm going to squash this side over. Then we're gonna fold this over. And this is really important that the crease that you're making should intersect with that crease right there. Then we're gonna open this up. Inside, reverse fold it. And fold it up. Then we're gonna fold this down and inside reverse fold that in as well. Like that. So then we're going to push this out and fold in half. Like that. And fold it down. And then we're going to repeat this process to this side. Okay, so now that it's like this, what we're going to do is just fold that up. Then we're going to open this up and fold that up. And the paper won't lie flat. So if we look at the paper like this, then what we want to do is make it so that this edge remains on that edge. Like that. So if you unfold it, this crease that you just made should be perpendicular with this edge. So then it's like that, and then we can just collapse. Okay, and repeat on this side. Okay, then we're going to unfold. And what we're going to do is pinch this like that and push in on these creases and then bring everything together. Like that. So you should have something like that. Okay, and then we're gonna take this flap and squash, fold it over. Make sure that these stay together. And squash. Okay, now that it looks like that, we're going to fold this in. This is going to become the horn. Like that, and same thing for this side. So then we're going to open this pocket up and petal fold it. Like that. Then we're going to fold this flap down. Like that. And inverse petal fold that in. Okay. So now that it's like that, we're going to fold this flap over and inside reverse fold that long flap out like that. And same thing for this side. These are gonna be the horns now. Okay, so now we're going on to probably the most difficult part of the model. We're going to unfold this and unfold everything. So now we're back to this. So what these pre-creases are going to make our ears. So we're going to melt and fold along that crease like that. And then I don't know if you can see this, but there are some light folds right here, and there should be a square there. I don't know if you can see that. So where this square here, where that using that intersection right here, so where I'm gonna go get a pencil so I could show you guys. Okay, so this isn't exactly the best pencil to show, but there's this square here, like that. There's a square right here, And then you see where this line intersects right there. We're gonna fold from that point right there to this point right there. Like that. Okay, so now we're going to take this and extend it on both sides. Extend it down like that. Okay, so then you see how you have this, see how you have this triangle right here? We're going to make a crease from that point of the triangle to this super light intersection. So where this crease here meets that intersection. Like that, but only crease up to that intersection. Don't crease all the way because we're not gonna need it. Okay, so then we're gonna make a crease from that point up to that intersection. Like that. Okay, so this is very small fold now. So what we're going to do is, let me do this to show you guys. Okay, so using that intersection, we're going to crease straight across until to that first crease right there. To this first crease, and we're gonna make sure that it's perpendicular with that first crease. Like that. I don't know if you guys can see, but like that. This crease right here. Okay, and then we're going to turn the model, and we're going to make a crease from that point that intersects to right to here. Like that. And then we're gonna make a crease from that intersection. This is very small. So from that intersection that we just made to this crease right here. Like that. So then we're going to unfold it and repeat that process to this side. Like I said, it's very small, so yeah. Sorry if you hear any background noise. Like that. Like that. Okay, so that's how it should look now. If you guys can't make this, just go to origami.me, click diagram, scroll all the way down and click buffalo. And it should be an intermediate one. Then we're going to just assemble everything back. Assemble everything back to this position. And now we're going to work on making the front legs. So, oh, and by the way, you can just skip all that pre-creasing we did, but then when we start working on the ears and the horns, then you're not gonna have those creases to rely on. So you can just eyeball it. So we're gonna crease that. And push and just inside reverse fold that in. Fold this over as far as it can go. Unfold. And there's this intersection right here. That intersection. That one. We're gonna make a crease from that point down to that corner. This is very important. So make sure that it's the first intersection on this line. Don't make it from that point, but make it from that point. And keep in mind here that this isn't a folding in half one, because that goes over the edge. Okay, so once you have that, we're going to fold that over like that, and using the crease that we already made, push that back like that. And then we're gonna have this thing that doesn't want to lay flat, and we can just fold it over and crease this. And then we can take this, fold it back as far as it can go. Make a crease from that point to that point. Once again, this isn't folding in half. And then we can lift this up and swivel it in. Like that. Okay, and then we're going to repeat that process to this side. So this model, for me, it's probably around 40 minutes to an hour. This video is probably going to be 40 minutes to an hour also. Well, for me it takes like 45 minutes, but this one's going to take an hour because I'm going slow and teaching you guys how to do it. Okay, so we're then going to push this up again and just pedal fold that, fold these out. Okay, so these next few folds and the end where we make the ears or shape them is going to be relying on all those pre-creases that we did. So we're going to open this up like that. Take this, using that pre-crease, like that. We're going to pop that paper out. Like that. I'm good. Take this layer. So make sure that this right here is parallel with that. Like that. Okay, and then we're gonna have this little excess paper here, and this is gonna become the ear. So we're going to open that up again. And crease. Like that. And once we crease like that, make sure that that layer right there is actually under. Then you could collapse everything. Make sure that that's in, like that. And the most important part is using these two creases. We're gonna have to pleat. like that. Right there, pleat right there. Like that, and then we could fold the paper down. Okay, and we're gonna repeat that process to the other side. We need this to get into that pocket because it's gonna get in the way of the folding. But we're gonna release all the papers pretty soon. Okay, so it's like that. We're going to flip the model over and fold this up. Like that. So then we're going to fold these down. But only crease up to that crease right there. Okay, so let's kind of fold these in like that, just to, just so we can see it. So using these intersections right there, using that intersection and that intersection, can fold these down. So using that intersection, fold it down. Like that. And then we can swivel these over. To make the tail. So I made a deer by Roman Diaz not too long ago, and I might make a video on that as well. So just wanted to say now that your bull doesn't have to be, the head doesn't have to be white. You could use the same color paper on both sides. Okay, so then we're going to fold this over, or fold it in half. And should look like that. So if you were doing most of your folds accurate, if you're doing most of your folds accurate, it would actually hit that right there. So what we just did was fold that in half. And it should come to a point right there. And if it doesn't, then your legs here, they wouldn't be pointy, but it doesn't really matter because you're gonna inside reverse fold the tips of the legs in either way. Okay. Then we're gonna repeat on this side. Like that. So then we're going to fold this edge to that. Like that. Okay, and then we're going to make a crease from that point and swivel. Fold this out like that. And what we want to do, so we're gonna crease that now. Okay, and we want it to be perpendicular with this edge. So then we could fold this in half, like that. Sorry if you hear any background noise. Okay. And fold the model so that it's symmetrical. Like that. Like that. Then we're going to unfold, fold that in, like that. Fold this in half again. Fold this out like that. Flip and fold it over to match. Then we're going to unfold these and crimp it, or just insert reverse fold in and out. It's not a crimp. And then you can fold in half to make sure it's symmetrical still. So now the model should look like this. So then we're going to, before we fold it in half, we're going to fold this flap down. And then fold it in half. If I were you, I would use elephant hide paper, but I don't have that. And then I would wet fold it. This one right here, I wet folded it and I just put it out in the sun and it dried really quick. And I did the same for this one. But it didn't really stay in place that much. Okay, so then once that's folded in half, we can fold this in half now. Like that. Okay, so then we're gonna unfold and we're gonna make a crease along these edges. Like that. And then what we're going to do is take this here and swivel that in. Like that. So this is kind of a judgment fold, but then it's kind of not. So how do you do it? We're going to picture a fold going from that point, and we want to picture it going all the way to where it intersects this, and make sure it's parallel with that, and then make it so that that would be perpendicular with that line. So let me just check. Then we're going to open this up like that. We're going to open this up and so open it up and swivel to that point right there. Like that. So now it should look like that. And then we're going to open this up. And fold it up, or push it, swivel up. Like that. Okay. We're then going to open this up and inside reverse fold that down like that. Oh, and make sure to do it with this side as well. Like that. So then we're going to open up the tail and inside reverse fold it in half. Just thinning out the tail. Okay, so now that the model looks like this, we're going to inside reverse fold that out and do it so that that point touches the tail. And then we can repeat that to this side so it's symmetrical. And then we're going to reverse it back. Like that. Then we're going to do the same thing for this side. Like that. Okay, so now we're gonna work on the head a bit. We're just gonna change the position of the head. So we're gonna fold that up. And fold that down. Then we're going to open up the model and insert reverse fold, or yeah, insert reverse fold it like that. Like that. You can actually take this like that, then you could take that down like that. Okay, so now I'm gonna open this up and inside reverse fold just a tiny bit in and fold it back, and same thing for this side like that. And same thing for this side, or for the hind legs. Like that. So then we're going to fold this up, kind of take that out. Then we're going to inside reverse fold that out or in half like that. Then we're going to fold this back, but going to inside reverse fold it in half as well. Like that. And then we're going to push that out like that, or just pleat that. And then we're going to swivel that out like that. It's kind of hard, maybe confusing, but it should just look like that now. Okay, then we're going to rotate and fold this triangle in. Like that. So I'm pretty sure this one's not gonna come out as good as this. So yeah. Going to open up the snout and fold that in, fold that out. Okay, and we're gonna repeat that process to this side. Okay. So now should look like that on both sides. Going to fold these out like that. Now we're going to basically shape the model, and to do that we're going to shape the snout here. Could push in like that. To make it look like that. Okay, And then we're going to take the back and round the back out. Like that. Then we're going to curve the tail a bit. Like that. Then we're going to round out the legs. Oh, and what we're going to do, if you want your buffalo to look like it's walking, like that, you're just going to take this and kind of take it out. And then we're going to take that out as well, okay? And then you can just continue shaping. Okay, and once you have that, you can lift the ears up. Okay, and then for the horns, fold them in half, like that, and kind of curve them. So once you're happy with it, once you're happy with the horns here, then you can move on to the next one. Curve it like that. Okay, now the model should look like this. And here is your finished buffalo. But before I finish it, I just wanted to say, you can make this look like it's laying down, like this. And to do that, so there are two positions you could put it in. You could put it walking position, or you can put it laying position. I'm gonna show you guys how to do the laying position. So we're gonna put everything back to normal. So kind of unfold all of the shaping that you did on the legs. And you're gonna have to pop that out as well. Okay. Then we're going to fold these up and fold them down like that. Then you can do that, fold that, fold these out like that. And then, just to make it look better, you can kind of turn and tilt the head. And you can also make it point down. So, yeah, it's basically how you make it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.